That's almost close to making you cough when you smell the vapors coming off of it.
The second annual Walker Crawfish. Quite a turnout.
There must be 100 people here. Yeah, more like 20, but we're gonna have a good time. Breeding ground for ATVs. The Jeep has had babies. I thought he paid Walker to do it. Hey, there's turkey right there. You got him out.
Got him out. Got him out. When I turn the stop sign, if you don't have a hold of it when you gas, it'll throw you off the back.
I saw Wilkinson push the, it's going to bypass. Hey, this yellow button is a bypass for reverse.
Really?
It's got a governor going in reverse. Wilkinson pushed that button and put it in reverse and did a wheelie in reverse up a tree. No, it's not the whole seat.
Yeah, just fill about half full.
Okay.
They're gonna ride this other forward. How much is in the tank?
It was flashing.
No, how much is in the jug?
Oh, in here?
Still got a good bit?
Push it. Yeah, just lean it.
Okay, fill it up then.
Chris is going to be driving it here shortly with the boys. Huh? What the pump? You got to keep pumping. Get stuff. No. call that coming out? There you go. Now it's coming out. Keep going. I'll tell you when it gets close. I ain't. Give me a lighter so I can see down in there. Yeah, he said go ahead and fill it up. Okay, that's good. You should have quit pumping.
I did. You said okay, that's good, and I quit.
I'm used to that shit dribbling for a while anyhow. Guys, this is my first attempt at using the Sony Action Cam for the entire video, and that was a big mistake. My Canon camera, the daggum batteries were dead, so I didn't have no other choice than to use this. I thought it would work pretty good, but the sound quality just isn't there. I'm doing a voiceover while we're on the road because of the amount of road noise. I've got this Sony Action Cam strapped to one of the rear row bars, and it just picks up a ton of the engine noise. So here it goes. We're going to do a little early turkey scouting. We're going to look for tracks in the road, do some hooing out there, and see if we can get some turkeys to gobble back. It's first thing in the morning, and in a few hours we're going to have a massive crawfish pull with the Walker clan over there. We're driving the back roads to stay off the main roads since this is the street legal vehicle, and we're going to cut through some clear cut areas that the timber companies have just cut, and the road or the trails are so rough this Action Cam just picks up all that noise, and all it sounds like is a bulldozer going through the woods. Of course, the narration of me talking while this video is going on is a lot better, but y'all can't hear it because this Action Cam has a plastic case on it to make it waterproof. I don't know why Sony decided to make an Action Cam without some type of 1/4-inch mount on the bottom of it. So the only option you have is to keep it in its plastic waterproof case, and it really inhibits good sound quality. But the video is pretty good in my opinion. Well, we're entering the north side of the lease right now, and we're going to cut down one of the power lines where the timber company has just freshly cut all this timber. This was cut probably within the last month, so if we stay right underneath the power lines it's fairly smooth, but if you go out into the middle of the pasture areas or the field areas, it gets so rough you can really tear your vehicle up if you try to drive through it. This drive's probably about 3 miles from the house into the camp area, and Y'all just have to enjoy the music. See how much debris they've left on the sides? It's just next to impossible to drive a vehicle through it. The last time we drove the ATVs through those areas, I ripped one of my foot plates off of my Polaris, and my buddy Alan ripped one of the mud guards off of his. So, and it's hell on CV boots. This is about one of the few places on our lease that we have to drive through one of the neighbors' land to get access to the north part of our lease. But he allows us to drive through there, so we do it quietly, don't hot rod it, and respect his property. We also give him a pig or two when we kill him, because he always wants a little bit of pork. This area here we're driving into was clear cut probably about 3 years ago, and then they herbicided it and let it sit for a year. After that, they planted, so the trees that are planted out here are roughly right at about a year old. These pine trees grow like okra. Within about 2 years, they'll be about 6 to 8 feet tall. You won't even be able to see through these areas. Right now I'm getting out to check to make sure this camera's actually working. Too many times you take it for granted on these cameras, and you're thinking the camera's recording, and then when you get back to do the editing, you find out that you didn't record anything. So it's always good to go out there and check to make sure they're still running. Here comes our buddy Mike. He's been out on his area and moving some stands around and some feeders. We're fixing to meet him over at Walker's for the Crawfish Bowl. That daggum dog was sleeping. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and it's barking at absolutely nothing. Kind of really pisses me off. But anyhow, it is what it is. I'm going to try and get through this voiceover in one take. I've already took 20 takes trying to see what this daggum thing would sound like, and this is what you got. We're coming into Alan's hunting area up here, and as soon as we turn on one of his lanes, 4 pigs are going to pop out. We're going to try and shoot them, but I'm not a quick draw. They've got these little berms in the road that kind of lift up to keep the erosion down, and they're fine sand. Right here's where the pigs come out. Watch Quick Draw Kitty pull his gun out. But they're gone. They were just running right across the lane. I'm gonna walk up there and see if any more come across. Well, no more pigs came across. We're gonna put my lovely chair in my stand down in the bottoms. I tell you what, having a good quality chair is the best thing you can do to a deer stand. These chairs have got springs in the cushion. They're high back executive chairs I picked up at an auction for 25 bucks a piece, and it was the best deal I've come across in a long time. I've got some of those other chairs that have hard bottoms on them, and I tell you what, after sitting on those chairs for 6-8 hours, your old butt take a beating on those chairs. It's hard to do an all-day sit in a chair that's not a good quality cushion on the bottom of it. Also, they sleep well. We're over here at Alan's stand area. He's got one of these spy point cameras that have went bad again. He's got 2 of them that are bad. It seems like he has more problems with these spy points than I do with the Moultries. All my cameras out here on the lease are Moultries. I'm going to stick with one brand, and they seem to be doing me well. The timber company has came through here once we get onto this dirt road up here, and they thinned the property. Well, they thinned probably several hundred acres over here. Our lease is about 3,000 acres, so it's fairly large, but this area that they thinned is kind of like right in the middle of our lease. I think that's what's hampered us calling up any turkeys this morning. They just moved out of this area about 2 weeks ago, and they're moving to the south end of the property. But I think them bringing all the bulldozers and cutters through here have kind of moved the birds farther down into the low-lying areas. But we're going to still hoo some. We never did hoo any up this morning. It rained out here probably about 4 days ago, and you can see how this land just kind of holds water. We're gonna drive into this area where we call it Brewer Bend, and my buddy's got his little saddle stand up on a tree over here. Oh, there's a tree falling across the road, but it bald. Oh, damn it. I'm not gonna retake this thing. I hope Chris doesn't watch this video. Anyway, the tree was all dead, so as we drove over, it just fell completely apart. This is Brewer Bend right here. This is a hot little spot. Now, Alan can't remember where he put his stand. I don't know how he finds this thing in the dark. Is it over here? Wait, no, I don't know. It's not over here. Okay, let's try another spot. I think it's farther down here. Well, y'all don't have to put up with my voiceover too much longer. I'm going to start the regular sound on the video from here out, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this video. I sure enjoy making this for you. If y'all enjoy it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to give me a comment, I'll be glad to respond back to you. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this.
Small trees. That's gonna leave a fucking mark. It's like something a 20-year-old does. Like I said, I didn't bring my nut to cut your scrotum if you're hanging upside down by your ball sack. Awful tall steps too, aren't they? What happens if the squirrel's been eating on one of them ropes? Good thing he'd done 1,000 setups a week for the last 6 months to get in shape for this. Because otherwise he'd be hurting tomorrow. Look at how close his nuts are to that fucking step too. I take it's not a quick release. Oh man. Ooh. Oh. Then you gotta untie them steps coming down, don't you? Night for sure. I'm already starting to cramp up a little bit right now. You should have 2 steps right where you tie that on, so next time you can stand with 2 feet. Because that doesn't look too comfortable. That's not the step. You're standing on top of the support. Fucking mosquitoes. Yeah, he's about 40 feet up in the air right now, guys. Instead of texting a whole lot of fish, he getting his, now if he could climb that using his thumb muscles, he'd be in good shape. You have a lot of faith in them steps, don't you? See that, folks? That's what a 58-year-old's hands look like. I got a knife. Why not? You know, you're supposed to change those out every year. In America's Cup boats, they only use those during one race and then they retire them. Yep. You're supposed to overwrap and not underwrap those. My knife's right there, man. I'll go get it. He goes, just shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do this. I'm having trouble breathing right now, just trying to hold my arm around this tree. He's actually used to work for Greenpeace. He's a tree hugger. Oh, they're gonna probably cut that off my YouTube video. They're saying that 3 sheets of fucking sheetrock up a second story next week. No, I'm doing a hallway next week probably, or the week after. I carry all them supplies up the stairs. Carry all the old sheetrock down. I think I might hire me a helper that day. No, it's a 2-day job. 3 sheets. I think he's breathing kind of hard. Uh-huh. Hold your hand out.
And we're off. Now we're going to go look for some signs of some turkeys and do a little bit of hooing out here. You can see through the woods that it looks pretty thin out there. That's where they came through, and the timber company has thinned this area. This was thinned about a year ago, so it's kind of settled down over there. These areas over to the right, they freshly thinned that. They just got out of there about 2 weeks ago. I think that's one of the reasons we're not seeing any turkey tracks over here. We've got several flocks of about 20 to 30 birds, and they're here. We just got to find them. Turkey season starts in about 3 weeks, so we'll be back in 2 weeks for camp cleanup, and we're going to go out and look for signs of turkey again. When we first got on this lease 23 years ago, all these woods were old forest, so the pine trees were fairly large. Well, most of those old forest areas are now gone, have been clear cut and replanted. Y'all see that hat blow off there? That's probably the reason that we didn't hear or see too many birds today. The wind was probably gusting to about 20 to 25 miles an hour all morning long, and these birds were probably roosted up somewhere and not really moving. Well, we're fixing to head back to camp, do a little bit of hooing in a couple areas, but we never did hear any respond back to us. Well, it's back to the crawfish boil now. I'm getting hungry. I know Alan's hungry. Y'all aren't seeing us drive on the main highway. This is y'all's imagination. Like I said, we try to drive the back way, but it's impossible to drive the back way the entire way. When we drive the ATVs, usually these houses over to the right have a couple pit bulls over there, and they almost get you. Well guys, I hope this voiceover turns out, because this is my first one, and the only way you learn on these videos is to practice, practice, practice. I'll definitely have a microphone for the next one.
Walker crawfish boil now?
Yes.
They look good. But the battery's almost out.
Back to stick your rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take them home, leave them out. The whole thing, 40 by 66 was $1,000. For 2004, I can get it spray foam. That's the brain. So she said, will you meet us halfway and split the cost? I said, sure. Get out like one, put your finger out. They built it, they put it up on Thursday, Friday, finished on Saturday, and sprayed on Sunday. Came out with Gilmer, did it all in one day.
Fixing to dump them out and rinse them, I think.
18 by 40 side, split in half. So one of it's got side by side. Turn the water on, son. I got it. Watch out, Mike. Hunter, you and Eli need to clean this dry tip up the best you can.
They smell a little right. They smell a little right.
Yeah.
I believe that's what they're going to dump the cooked shrimp into. Is this the second annual Crawfish Bowl with the Walker clan? Second. Oh, they're about ready. Okay, now what do we got set up over here?
Well, what I'm gonna do, son, we've got some old ladies coming. They ain't gonna have no underwear on.
They don't have no teeth, so that's where they're feeding the
Well,
fish.
Anyway, that's fine.
dumped them without me. Ooh, oh, them are the shrimp, huh? Is that the special batch?
Geometry isn't adding up on these spoon versus this cage right here. Just get them two out of there. Don't worry about the other two.
Well, you know, that's the chef's snack right there.
Alright, go ahead.
All that broth, we're gonna save it.
Yeah, we're gonna reuse it.
Oh, yeah,
It'll just get spicier and spicier.
Why? Don't be over here, baby.
Plug your ears, they're gonna scream. Oh, nice warm bath for them. Uh-huh.
I gotta get him in that bucket first. Eli, thank you.
That's a Walker special. I think the bearings are out on that wheel. Come on. There you go. Hey, hey. Okay. Pick all them soldiers up. Hey, don't pinch that hard. You should be able to. Okay. Good job, guys. Yeah, see all that dirt? We need to rinse all that dirt off.
spicy.
Go, take it all the way back. Sit back.
Hey, that goes. We're about to run out of that pre-gas.
It's alright.
Raw paper that gas.
I'm surprised you're not melting that metal. Oh, that's spicy.
How you like that, Bob?
Bob just left it hooked to the pot. I didn't have no ring unhooked. I wasn't trying to do that.
Did you let the shot full of ring?
Oh, I couldn't imagine it. No better thing, sure.
That's still hard.
Yes, dude. You didn't know it. Well, everything is
Is this new, like strawberry Kool-Aid?
Turn it on.
All right, Chris, I just have one question
Come
for
on.
you. I'm using ketchup, salt, and pepper. Am I gonna have?
You ain't gonna need any of that.
You got the fire hose ready? When we
All
start?
right.
How they looking, Chris?
Right over to the bloody.
That stuff's almost close to making you pop when you smell the vapors coming off.
Look delicious.
Almost makes you cough.
These are your sinuses right there.
Ring the dinner bell. I'm afraid that we're going to paddle.
Ring the dinner bell. Dad, what'd you do? I don't know what you're saying.
All right, man.
Ah! I haven't seen him.
Well, how are they, Chris?
Gotta sit. Now they gotta sit.
Slow that thing down right there. No, keep going. Walker. Vixia did the second annual Walker Crawfish Bowl. Quite a turnout. There must be 100 people here. Yeah, more like 20, but we're gonna have a good time. Oh, it's time to eat now.
You're here. Mr. Andy, where's Grant at?
What's that there? Crappie?
That's a crappie. I was trying to put a skillet of crappie in here, but I had the fire too hot.
Did you get them out of the net this morning or what?
Man, I had the man got them out of the freezer for me. I ain't man net them. He got to clean them. These come out already clean.
Sure you know how to fry fish?
I have before.
Once or twice?
Inside. Desserts, I hope.
I don't know.
What's for dessert?
I don't know.
Oh, some type of pudding, I hope.
This was ready.
See what he's done.
Crawfish ain't in charge. Oh yeah, all the sides are right here, Bob. You want corn or tater?
Corn taters, everything.
Yeah, lay it on the side.
Where you at?
You alright? Hey, we made movies, the shrimp, but somewhere else.
Just leave it there. Okay,
Okay.
I'll talk to you.
Don't forget we got all them shrimp, they ain't very high. Hey, set them over there, so people get to them.
She was one of my baby babies. I still have.
Do what?
She's got stuff in your hand right now. Yeah, something with the end.
That good? Okay, this is the aftermath. Was it good, Alan? Oh man, it was bad. Iliad with plates on it. It's kind of weak. Yeah, you're fighting weight. I would get up and show you how many are left, but I will later. That crawfish bowl was a big success. I'm so full, I feel like I want to puke. How about you, Alan? 2 big platters, dessert, fish, hush puppies. 2 more weeks, I'm going to come back and do it all again. Woo, woo, woo! It's a little quieter. Do that monkey call. He's the whisper correctly. There's deer right there. Look at them all. 5 of them. I hear him. Here comes the train whisperer. He tried to whisper some up this morning. He was still out of luck. He's only got one headlight. Why doesn't that surprise me? Right hit a tree. I'll fix it later.
You only got one headlight? No brakes. That don't surprise me. Let you back it in. Hear that? Sound like exhaust leak. Check the oil leak. Damn! That's gonna leave a mark. We got two different noises out here. Yeah, one's plastic or something. Yeah, it sounds like something's hit. You checked the oil lately? You ever checked the oil? Huh? When you bought it like 8 years ago? The exhaust looks tremendously burnt on the front. Yeah, just looking at the exhaust pipe. Get the look at it. See how it looks dark? Oh yeah. So it looks like that seal might be out. I was fixing to hit that other four-wheeler, so keep going. Come on, Hercules. Oh, you're my little Hercules! Cheater? Need a 24-inch breaker bar, huh? Come on, you couldn't do your boat tires. Did you fucking work out? What are you working out with? Fucking 12-ounce curls? What's gonna happen if you break that fucking ratchet? Snap and end up on your ass. Should put WD-40 on there last week. These fucking nuts blow out the bottom. Rounded that one off. You get your fucking pants busted in the morning without Alice in there, huh? Hold on, you gonna knock it off. That is bullshit. Okay, I'll leave you the last one. That blonde wouldn't have said, "You're my little Hercules." You know what she would have said? I'm gonna get this last one if it fucking kills me. You know what they say, if I hadn't got it on video, I wouldn't believe it.
Hey Stevie, I gotta go up and wipe Alan's ass.
Do you want me to help you lift them big tires off there? Huh?
This ends a weekend of turkey scouting, and we did not scout too many turkeys, although we did see one, and we had a lot of crawfish yesterday. And we'll be cutting out of here as soon as I wipe his butt, since he can't really do much by himself anymore now that his wife left him. Yeah, through osmosis maybe. I'm glad y'all got to come out here and see us on this big old crawfish bull, and we'll see you on the next one.